Hello, yes, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at light wind jibing. Once again, we're solo on the Hobie 16. So just let's have a look at how our technique should be for jibing. So before we go for a jibe, we want to make sure that we're on the right course. The right course before jibing is always going to be watching the telltales on the front, making sure they're at 90 degrees, and then going into the jibe, we're going to check down here for the area that we're going to turn into. Going to go down to the leeward side. I've got the traveller out quite a lot of main out, bit of chop here. So I'm just grabbing the stick on the new side and just guiding the sail as it goes slack. So I'm not forcing the sail across, I'm just guiding it across. Okay, and now if the jib won't go across by itself, don't try to force it with the sheet if the wind is very light. Instead, just push the battens forwards and that will take the battens away from the mast, and there we are. Okay, so what I didn't mention there before we went was the traveller and Mainsheet position. So we've got the traveller about halfway between the toe strap and the end of the track. We've got the Mainsheet, so it's hanging at about 45 degrees, that angle. In very light winds, that's where we want it. So preparation is our course, check the area, and then keeping on this course, 90 degrees apparent wind, we're going to go into the middle of the boat, facing the back but still focusing on the course. Stick round the back, grab it with the new hand, and then pushing and just guiding the Mainsheet across as it goes light. Get forwards, look forwards. As soon as the boom's gone across, just giving the jib a little push to get him across. Okay, and we're going to go for another one. So checking the course, checking the area that we're going to turn into. Mainsheet and traveller are in the right spot, so going to the back, stick onto the new side, grab it on the new side of the Mainsheet, push, just holding the Mainsheet, feeling it go slack, guiding it over the head, then looking forwards, moving forwards in the light winds, and then we steer back to that 90 degrees apparent wind angle. Lovely. And we would of course reset the jib just there. Okay, so here we go, let's go for another one. Checking the area, checking our course, into the back, stick on the new side, pushing away, guiding the Mainsheet across, sitting down, moving forwards, looking forwards, adjusting the jib, which is getting caught every time at the moment. Okay, and I think we've got space for one more before we finish. So the key points: check the course, 90 degrees apparent wind, check the area. There's a big catamaran there at the moment, so I'm going to go on a little bit because we're going to end up at 90 degrees to our original course. Okay, going forward, going to the back, stick onto the new side, pushing and just guiding the Mainsheet across, and then getting forwards, looking forwards, and there we go. So there we go, that's light wind jibing technique. I hope that was helpful and there's some tips that you could take away from that. The main thing is to start off on the proper course, which is having the apparent wind coming straight across the boat. And then the reason that we're grabbing the stick with the new hand before we go is because the traveller is going to come across the back of the boat, which means if you still had the stick on this side, the traveller would go into your arm, could cause you something. So good idea to move to the new side first with your hand on the stick. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back soon with some more on Joyrider TV.